Alright, so this video is going to be very interesting. It's going to be multiple parts to this. But first, let me say welcome to the Jerry Graves channel. This is the only channel where we talk about narcissism and how to defeat it and just all types of topics. But first I wanted to say, I know I've had a lot of different types of content on my channel, and basically my explanation for that is it's all marketing. So with that being said, let's move into the topic. I know I posted some really uncomfortable videos earlier this month, but just to let you know, I've made a lot of progress, and I think things are coming together pretty well. Let's just say that. All right, I kind of figured some things out. Anyway, so with that, all that being said, right? So the topic is this: narcissists, they try to get you to think differently, and it's like they want you to be in a passive, self-conscious, depressed, anxious state of mind. And what most people don't realize is that those are all tied together. You know, those are all related. It's all one way of thinking, and when you think one way, like if you're anxious, you're eventually going to become depressed, and when you're depressed, you're gonna think deeply and be inner-reflective. When you're inner-reflective, then you're gonna be more passive, and when you're passive, you're gonna get more anxious, and then social anxiety, and then self-awareness, over self-awareness, self-consciousness. All of these things it's just a way of thinking, and that's actually a good thing, you know, and that people don't understand that that's a good thing. They think that it's the American way to always be confident, to always be yang, outgoing, assertive, you know, never reflecting. And that's actually going complete yang like that is like basically being a narcissist. You know, if you never reflect over yourself or go inside, and you never feel self-conscious, you never feel shame and things like that, then you can't be rational, you know. So alright, so digest that for a second. Alright, so back what I was saying. Alright, so what do? They keep you in that mindset by constantly talking about things that are going to make you ruminate. They're going to make you think deeply about. It could be something like that seems okay, like talking about girls. You know, if you're a young man, somebody talking to you about women all the time, it's nonsense, and they know that that's a mind suck. The classic thing is, when are you gonna have kids? You know, when are you gonna settle down? Blah blah. And the thing is that doesn't stop there. That's the problem. It's not like, okay, I feel anxious when I'm talking to her about this, and then that's the end of it. It's like when you leave, then you go to the store or something like that. You're walking to the store and you're feeling more anxious as you're walking to the store because you're alone. It's getting kind of dark, and you walk here all the time, but today now you're kind of thinking about, you know, is there somebody going to harm you or kidnap you now? And that type of stuff happens. That's an extreme example, right? But that's all related, and that's what people don't realize, is that over talking about one thing over here, it could be a completely different subject, can make you paranoid because your mind is still thinking in that style of thinking. It's kind of like when you're breathing, right? And you breathe consciously with your mind versus just naturally breathing. It's both breathing, but it's like you're doing it a little differently. They want you to be in the previous style of consciously thinking about things, and they get you in a critical mode of thinking by debating you, about every little thing, criticizing you, talking to you about mumbo jumbo, their business plan that they're never going to do, philosophical conversations, conspiracies, anything that'll get you going. They'll even accuse you of something that's out of the blue, like call you crazy or gay or stupid, which is another thing that's going to get you, or gets most people, analyzing themselves. It'll get you thinking, like, you know, oversimplify this, right? They'll be like, you know, this is just stress, like your brain is stressed, but that's not really what it is. Stress is more something that can be taken differently, you know, depending on your state of mind. There's stressful events that one day this will affect you one way, and the next day it affects you a completely different way. But like I said, when you're in this analytical state of mind, because of the narcissist, now something happens, like at a store or something like this, if somebody insults you or a cashier is rude to you, now that you're in this analytical state of mind, you take it differently. And that's the end. Thanks for watching.